uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too, welcome back to channel. I'm Bushkin. Today we're going to be talking about Royale Pass Season 11. Now, this video is sponsored by the good humans at PUBG Mobile, and what I want to do today is basically break down for you, is it worth it? What you get out of it that's particularly special, highlights, and the nuts and bolts, how much it's going to cost you, everything that you need to know about Royale Pass Season 11. Now, the first and foremost thing to get out of the way is this is a big improvement on Season 10. Season 10 lacked a couple of things. For me, what it really lacked was a best-in-slot gun skin. Now, I'm an FPP player primarily. This season, I'm probably playing about 75% FPP, 25% TPP. So, for me, the gun skins have to be available. Now, there are 3 skins that I think are absolutely outstanding in here. 2 of them are best in slot for me, and one of them is miles and away the best gun skin for its kind I've seen. So let's crack on with this. And yeah, it cost all up, by the way, if you're looking for the UC charges, it cost me around about 7,000 UC, including last season's Royale Pass card that I used. And I got a lot of cool skins, not just gun skins, obviously, but a lot of very, very nice bits and pieces. But there you go, the Spectre is outstanding. The Elite Force mask and the Elite Force set are really good if you love the TPP. And this here is the buggy. Now, because I'm the kind of guy I am, I want to show you how the stuff looks in-game, because for me, that's super important. Not just the ba-ching, ba-ching, and all the graphics and that. I want you to see how it looks in-game. And the buggy, good solid buggy skin, probably the buggy skin I'll be using all season. But this is where we get our first really exciting gun skin. And for me, gun skins are just far and away the most interesting part of the cosmetics side of the game. The Spectre M416 skin. It's my new favorite M416 skin, and I think it's the best M416 skin. And despite the fact that it's a bit of a departure for me from the normal, I lean a little bit towards the more realistic skins. Like that's my favorite M762 skin there that I run over the chicken skin up until now because it looks more realistic as a spray job. The M416 Spectre, it beats out like the Glacier. I've got the Glacier skin, the Umbrella Corp skin, the Rugged Orange, the Blood Oath skin. All those skins for me, just the red stripe, it's just, that's the best. The M762 skin for me is very, very good, and it's a close competitor for, it's probably the one that I'm going to use from here on in. Like, it's a very nice looking skin, and they match in with the Pummeler outfits. They're all of a one color scheme. This is probably my 3rd favorite pan now, behind the yellow and the red pans that you can see there. And I'll just give you a quick look at an FPP version of the M762 skin as we bring home this chicken dinner on Sanok. We're going to switch over from the M24, and there we go. There's the big dog. That looks great, doesn't it? Very nice looking skin. Good clean lines, good colors, great work. Gun skins for me, absolutely brilliant. So, if you look at the value of it, and here's the winner for me. This is and we'll get to the value in a second, but let's have a look at the DMR for the Mini. This is my favorite Mini skin, bar none. This is outrageously good. It's got the camo wrap on the front of it. It looks like some kind of sniper's dream machine, something you'd see in Jungle Warfare. The Mini 14 skin is the best skin in Royale Pass Season 11 for me. And I know a lot of people will be like, you serious? Like, the M416 skin is amazing. The AUG skin's really good. The M762 skin looks good. That thing's a bit drab. I don't mind drab. I love a skin that just, like an efficient, kind of minimalistic skin, looks great. And that thing looks really, really cool. Anyway, onwards and upwards. In terms of value, well, the cost of a gun skin is very, very hard to judge, but it's one of the harder things to get a hold of in game. The game primarily sells to players who play TPP. It is the biggest. It is the biggest seller because obviously, playing TPP, you see all of the character, all of your avatar, and that means that you want the Royale Pass Season 100 rank skin, this thing here, the Forces set, to be a showstopper. And it don't get me wrong, it is, but I like the backpack, I like the set, I prefer my crow suit. I'm a crow suit kind of guy, but it's nice to have. It's a good outfit, and I do think it looks pretty cool. The pan and the gun skins look very, very swish. I think they look absolutely outstanding. And the cost of getting a gun skin is incredibly high, because if you want one of the elite gun skins from the crates, you've got to go in and try to get one out of all this other stuff that you don't really want as an FPP player. So you might end up with 3 or 4 different outfits, some of them really, really elite. But if you're playing a whole lot of FPP, you're never going to see the outfit. Like, it means it doesn't mean a whole lot to me to get a really, really high-end outfit. It means a lot to me to get a really high-end gun skin. And this is a fixed cost on this Spectre, on the M762, on the AUG skin. There is a dollar value that you can associate with it. The Mini 14 skin comes from the redeemable crates, so you just have to play the game to get enough Royal Pass points to open those crates and get the skin, which I got it on the first 7 crates that I opened playing, and that was great. Here it is. Let's have a good look at the mini skin here. You'll see what I mean by there's like a wrap on the front, on the actual front end of the gun. It's like a combat wrap for desert or jungle warfare. Very drab olive camo. I actually got an 8 scope at the start of this game, but I ran it with a 4 scope just because it showed more of the gun. And I mean, like, I'm a tragic for the gun skins. They look amazing. And the Mini's a great gun. It's something that I use a lot of. So it's not like it's an SLR skin or something which you've had in patches past where people just don't really tend to use it. The Mini 14 is a skin that a lot of people use. There we are. We're doing a little bit of jab baiting. You've been jabaited. You've been jabaited, as the Choco would say. Yep, he's definitely there now, Bushka. You don't need to bait anymore. Just go and shoot the bloke. There we are. So I use the Mini a lot. It's a great gun and it works really well. So this means that I'm going to get a lot of value from the skin. So a Mini 14 skin that's the best in game is important to me, so much more than, say, an SLR skin is, or even an SKS skin. An M416 skin that you use constantly, or for me, a Beryl M762 skin that I use constantly, is more valuable than, say, a UMP skin or a Tommy gun skin, which I'm not going to use a hell of a lot. With that in mind, then, this Royal Pass is actually worth it for me. This is I spent a lot of UC to get it. 7,000 UC to get everything was, and this is Shroud. What is it? Shroud Twitch TV. I don't think that really was Shroud on Twitch TV. I think he's on Mixer now, so I think we can safely assume that that was not him. And there's me firing the gun, trying to get more people to turn up. Look at that M4 skin. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that is a really nice color scheme. Some of them look a little bit gauche, a little bit over the top, but I don't know why. I just think that looks really, really nice. There we go. Lovely little bit of work there. And so if you're going to use the weapon all the time, the skin's more valuable. That's basically where I'm going with this. And that is my 2 primary ARs. I run the M762 for close quarters weaponry on Sanhok and Erangel and wherever else I am. And I run the M416 on other maps. So I'm looking at 2 upgrades to what are the most important looking things in my gameplay. Like, this is what I see in most of my games, is the end of the weapon. And look at the reload animation. It looks just really cool. So for me, there's another 600 you see on top of that. Well worth it. It costs you 7,000. You get 600 back as a rebate. So you're looking at about 6.5, just under like 6,300 UC to buy the whole thing. Get 3 skins that are really cool, and get an AUG skin as well. Get a bunch of other stuff that you can use, like the backpacks and the helmets and the goggles and the wiggles and the jiggles. Well worth it. I'm Bushka. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying Season 11. The Season 11 reward, I can't wait to get my hands on that M4 Mark 14 skin. Finally, a Mark 14 skin. I'd love it if it was a little bit more like this Mini 14 skin. Let's fire it off one more time so you can see. I think this is the best skin. I loved it. Just looks so realistic. Until next time, look after yourselves, boys and girls. Stay safe on the battlefield. Remember to subscribe, like the videos, and as always, bye for now.